Good morning to our viewers. Welcome back to another edition of the Uwin Iwin Breakfast Show. My name is Shonal McQuena and I'm the Business Development Manager at Uwin Iwin Incentives. With me today, I have David Sand, the CEO of Uwin Iwin Incentives. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Shonal. Thanks for that introduction.
As an internationally acclaimed incentive thought leader with 30 years of industry experience, having served as the president of SITE, what gaps have you picked up in the formulation of effective incentive programs?
Shonal, I think there are many opportunities to enhance an existing incentive program, and there often happens the senior leadership inherits an old program and wants to refresh, reboot that particular program. So when I speak to C-level executives, the key here is to get them to understand what the global benchmarks for incentives are. Understand what do they need to invest in to make their incentive program really pop and get the results that they desire for growth in their business.
What solution would you propose to corporate executives, senior management, and decision makers responsible for the formulation of incentive programs?
So formulating an incentive program from scratch, if a business has never done one, all members of management and executives need to understand what the global benchmarks for a great incentive program is. This coaching session is a combination of unpacking that specific business's needs and objectives, as well as informing everybody on the executive and management teams about what best practices looks like, so that they have an idea on what can be achieved and what needs to be put in place to achieve that.
Please tell us more about these sessions. What does an executive coaching session entail?
Very often, the problem sits in a big organization that mid-management are tasked with implementing the program. Senior execs are responsible for resourcing the mid-management with the right budgets and linking the incentive program to the executive vision. Sometimes a problem exists that there's a gap or a misunderstanding or misalignment between C-suite executives and mid-management that are doing the day-to-day functions of running the incentive program. Our coaching sessions seek to minimize that gap and make sure there's full alignment between the executives and mid-management that do the day-to-day running of an incentive program.
That sounds like quite an extensive session, David. How would all this information be condensed into one session to allow busy individuals with strategic responsibilities time out of their hectic schedules to gain information from this?
Well, we really condense, as you said earlier, 30 years worth of knowledge into a 2-hour session. I don't believe people can concentrate for more than 2 hours. So what I try and achieve is a high energy, fast-paced session where we don't labor on too much detail. We give really high level information backed by research that underpins that. So it's not just my opinion, it's real research, data-driven information. So when everybody walks out of the room, there's a real unity of understanding of what the vision is that the company executives want to achieve. There's cohesive understanding of all the components that are required to make it successful. And as Uwin Iwin, we deeply understand the client's need. So when we make our recommendations and our strategic plan with that business, and we'll deliver the results they require.
There's no better time than the present, so contact us on info@uwiniwin.co.za to schedule a session for your leaders so that your next corporate incentive program yields the results you desire. Are there any specific highlights the executives should expect from these sessions, David?
Yes, for sure. I think it's an investment of their time to create a maximum return on investment when we do implement a session. I can almost guarantee that if they've got a legacy program in place, that we can, as a result of the session, inject new energy, new freshness, new creativity, and align with the new leadership requirements. Then more than that, on a maybe a little bit more of a funny personal note, it's wonderful to see how people in the room start getting on the same page. There's always a giggle about something. There's always, oh yes, wow, we blew that, didn't we? Kind of aha moment. So it's lots of fun, but it's really focused on producing exceptional business outcomes.
There you have it. Uwin Iwin Incentives can now pass on 30 years of industry knowledge to your executive teams through our executive coaching sessions. Please follow us on social media, like and subscribe, and comment below to let us know when you'll be booking your executives.